続きまして、ザ・ヨーロピアン・クォンタム・インダストリー・コンソーシアム QuiC よりエグゼクティブディレクターのティエリー・ボッタン博士からのメッセージをご覧ください。
Hello, everyone. I am delighted to be with you virtually as part of the G-QuAT Q-Star Symposium. I'm sorry I could not join you in person. We at the European Quantum Industry Consortium are working very closely with both Q-Star and G-QuAT, and we see the growing relationship between the European industry and the Japanese ecosystem as very impactful. QuiC today is growing rapidly. We have nearly 200 members from across the European continent. We cover not only EU countries, but also neighboring European countries. And we cover the entire array of quantum technologies: computing, communications, sensing, and the many enabling technologies. Our members come together on a number of different topics. They range from workforce development to use cases. A few I want to highlight with you today, as they are particularly important at this junction in the growth of our collective quantum market. The first one is on intellectual property. We have a work group, IP and trade, two topics in one, that has really delved into the current European and international patent landscape, understanding the strengths, weaknesses of European businesses at home and abroad. The work group has reached certain findings based on past data. Those findings are available on our website. I encourage you to visit it, www.euroquic.org. And this study will be repeated in the future. We want to understand how the situation evolves. Second work group, standardization. In Europe, back in 2022, a first joint technology committee, JTC 22, was kicked off specifically around quantum technologies. This is under the control or the guidance of CEN and CENELEC, two standardization bodies in Europe, which stand in parallel to others, specifically ETSI for the communications industry. Just last month, an international effort was kicked off, JTC 3, which with the kickoff event taking place in South Korea, and with co-chairmanship or secretariat being taken over by the UK. QuiC is looking to engage more strongly, and we believe this is one of the areas where Europe and Japan can work hand in hand. Finally, outreach. Use cases for end users is pivotal because end users, especially companies, must appreciate the impact that quantum will have for them in the long term. We've seen recently in a different field, AI, artificial intelligence, the rapid growth and the rapid attention drawn to it. Quantum technologies have all the characteristics to yield a similar impact on the world. It's important for businesses to understand this, to appreciate what it will mean for their industrial sector, and to prepare. We're working with our members to outline potential use cases, prepare internal business cases for enterprises to pivot and start to uptake quantum technologies. And we're also thinking very carefully about the general public. Next year is a special year. 2025 will be the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology. Much public effort has been placed in this sector. We must ensure that the public, general individuals understand that quantum will have a positive impact on their lives, will enable more capabilities than we have today, and should therefore also be a participant in our collective effort to bring commercial quantum systems to the market. Let me finish off by key areas where QuiC, G-QuAT, and Q-Star together can make an impact. First, standards. As mentioned already, this is already underway at an international level with JTC3. We believe that our organizations can work closely together. Perhaps one area of focus or attention could be interoperability of systems. Next, favorable trade. It's true, the world in which we live in today is layered with multiple complexities in geopolitics. Yet there's more uniting Europe and Japan than differences between our nations. And for that reason, it's important for industry to have a voice, to focus on possible connections, funding programs such as the Eureka Network being a great start, and as well the application of export control restrictions. It's natural for governments to want to protect out on national security grounds the technology that is being developed within. Still, the application of this protection must be narrow in focus, and certainly between like-minded countries, there must be a joint effort to free and enable movement of goods between those nations. Business-to-business networking, getting industry partners from both sides, Europe and Japan, more connected and more intertwined. And finally, public engagement. With next year being the International Year of Quantum, no better time for everyone involved to bring in and to articulate the message of quantum having a lasting impact. On that, I thank you, and I wish everyone a great symposium.
ありがとうございました。ティエリー・ボッタン博士からのメッセージをご覧いただきました。